so off of this seated outside ashi counter that we do, where we go to the crab ride, there's also an opportunity for a Juny lock / Bolo dilemma here, okay? If you guys are not familiar with the Juny lock, I suggest you definitely study Juny. I mean, he's obviously the guy who created this, and it's a little bit different on how you finish it. So I can show some of the details that I've learned from studying him, but definitely study Juny if you want more on this information. But this dilemma is there off of the, what do you call it? Off of the counter that we already went over to go to the crab ride. Okay, so let's switch sides over here. So you're on that side. Yep, yeah. Okay, so Jeff's gonna have me an outside ashi, okay? Again,
outside ashi?
Yeah, this movement here is a pretty big movement, so I can generally catch this earlier. When we showed the escape to the crab ride, I showed it later, but most of the time when I do this motion of this leg coming over is pretty quick to see. It's pretty easy to see. So when I see that leg come over, I'm fishing my foot underneath the push as well, all right? And again, just to kind of reiterate what we did, if he locks up a straight ankle lock grip, right, and he goes for a short straight here, if I push his leg away, go ahead and finish that. Go, do this, yeah. It's really hard for him to. He can't really lock or get any type of push off of my shin here, all right, because his hips are turned in the wrong direction. On top of that, I'm looking to invert. But here's where we go into the Juny. So if I'm later to this, okay, I'm splitting the feet, right? So again, covering the hip, releasing that tension on my hips by bringing my hips in, finding his heels here, all right? Pressing the heels away, and I bring my knee in. All right, now, from here, we can build off into that Juny lock Bolo dilemma, all right? So we should probably spin. We'll just start right from there. All right, so we already got our knee on the inside. We got the feet split and my knee to knee. If I feel Jeff push himself into this direction, maybe he's trying to reap, or I'm able to also just move his feet in that direction. I'm gonna swim my forearm over his shin and grab his like big toe knuckle, okay? Once I do that, I'm gonna pull his toes towards this armpit, and then I'm retracting my knee and curling my foot to the hip. So I'm going here and here. And now my knee line is clear, okay? Put the toes in the armpit, I catch the heel, I'm pinching my elbow to my ribs, blocking my hands. Now here's where the finish comes in. And again, like I said, study Juny more on this, but my hips are pushing that knee sideways, and then I'm rotating the heel. So Jeff's tapping. Most of the time, we're gonna end up falling right here on our side, and my hips laying on the knee is what keeps it pinned, and then we just add that rotation, okay? So I'll do that one more time. Let's go ashi or just double outside? We'll go from ashi. Outside ashi, yeah. Let's see, is that a good angle? That's probably a good angle. So outside ashi. All right, I'm blocking the hip. I bring my hips in to relieve the tension of his entanglement on my hips. I push the heels away, I bring my knees in together, okay? So maybe I'm in the process of putting this foot on his knee, all right? And he starts to bring his hips in the other direction, or I pull him in that direction. So we're here, I retract my knee, and I'm curling my heel to his hip here, okay? The toes go in the armpit. All right, I'm gonna face in this direction just so you guys can see the finish. Again, my hips going one way, and then I rotate the foot inwards, okay? So we can finish kind of here. Or if I fall to my hip here, I'm laying my hip on the leg, and then that rotation, and we get the tap. Okay, now, same thing. We can go back to the Bolo from there. So we did all the stuff we already did. Well, we stop his hip from rotating over, we release the tension, we bring our knee to knee. Okay, I go now for the Juny, and maybe I don't want to go for it, or I just lose his foot Okay, we're in perfect position for the wedge. I just need to shoot this leg over his hips, and we hit the same roll, and we stomp. Switch to our twister hook, put him into the pocket, and take the back. All right, so we'll do it this way now. If that's cool. All right, we're here. We split the feet. My knee comes in. I can even have the foot on the knee. Anytime I feel his weight going this way, or I pull his legs in that direction, we can go looking for the Juny Bolo dilemma. All right, I miss this. This leg comes over the top. And we're ready to roll into our stomp Bolo with the wedge. Switch into our twister hook. Getting him into the pocket, chest to back, and on the back.